Good evening. During the presentation of the budget in the year 2020, the Finance Minister of India has made an announcement for the establishment of a body called National Recruitment Agency. What exactly is the purpose of this NRA? And it has been announced by the government today. It is going to be established for conducting common eligibility test. What is this NRA and what is this common eligibility test? Let's try to understand. If you look at India, there are so many commissions and boards that are conducting various competitive examinations. Some commission will be there for conducting SSC examination like a staff selection commission, and you have railway recruitment boards, and for banks you got IBPS. Like this various agencies are there, and lakhs of people and combinedly crores of people are applying for this examination. For each board you need to apply separately, you need to pay the fee separately, you need to write the examination separately, and that is becoming very tedious for the commissions and boards and also for the aspirants, because they need to travel all along, and that is really creating a great problem. Now, how it will be if there is a common eligibility test and if that examination is conducted within the district? Meaning, if I am an aspirant, I will be asked to write my examination within my district. So my district, I can travel anywhere instead of traveling to some other state, some other district. One can write the examination within the district. That will be really helpful to majority of the aspirants. And again, what is this common eligibility test? In order to go for the recruitments that are being the competitive examinations conducted by SSC or RRB or any other agency, one has to clear this common eligibility test. And a bunch of questions will be prepared with equal standards, and by using a mechanism, algorithm, these questions will be jumbled, and each candidate who is writing the examination will be getting different set of paper, but the standard will be same. So that what will happen, there is no possibility of leakage of the question paper, there will be no possibility of the malpractices. Only the really talented, knowledgeable and skilled aspirant will get good marks, and that person will become eligible to write the competitive examination. This is really going to be a very handy for various aspirants who are preparing for various competitive examinations. Clear? And even at the state level also, there are so many agencies in all the states conducting various competitive examinations. Central government appealed to the states to plan for common eligibility test even at the state level. But as of now, at the central level, SSC, RRB, IBPS, for these three you got the common eligibility test, and various others are going to be included in this. And biggest advantage with this is this examination is going to be conducted online. This examination is going to be conducted in 12 different languages. Clear? And the questions will be jumbled. Each aspirant will be getting different questions. So there are many advantages, and one candidate can apply for any number of times, and you can write the examination, and whatever is the best score, that best score will be valid for the further process. So this is really a great and welcome step. Fine. Regarding that, I would like to show you the document, and kindly have a look at this. So our topic is, what is National Recruitment Agency and why is it constituted? Look at this. The setting up of NRA to conduct a common eligibility test. Common eligibility test is common for various aspirants. It was announced by Union Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman while presenting the budget. Look at this. Though the center envisages to use the common eligibility test score for all recruitments in the future. This will be initially implemented only in three sectors, that is RRB, SSC, and IBPS, Institute of Banking Personnel Selection. Very, very important. So, as of now, only these three sectors have been brought under National Recruitment Agency, and the remaining will be coming under the umbrella of this very, 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 very soon. Alright? And this agency will be conducting the Tier 1 examination for these three agencies online. Kindly remember, this is the Tier 1 only. This is the eligibility to move forward, eligibility to take the second step. Am I clear? This is really going to be highly, highly beneficial for the aspirants. Look at this. What are the advantages? Advantages are like this. Examination centers will be set up in each district, with the center coming to invest in the necessary infrastructure for 117 aspirational districts, and the examination will be conducted in 12 languages, and the examination will be conducted based on common curriculum, meaning, so this is the level playing field. Very, very important. So whoever is writing any examination, they have to take up this common eligibility test, and the curriculum will be common for all. And there will be a common registration, single fee, and the candidate need not travel outside the district to appear for the examination. Very, 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 very important. Especially, it will be very, very, very useful, for all the students, and especially for girl students. Clear? Next, how the aspirants are tested. A standard question bank. Look at this very clearly. A standardized question bank with multiple questions of similar difficulty levels will be created in a central server, meaning large number of questions will be prepared in advance, and they will be maintained in a central server. After that, an algorithm will be used to jumble and dole out different questions, so that each candidate receives a different question paper, reducing the chances of cheating and the paper leakage. Is it advantageous or not? It is very much advantageous. And the scores will be, since it is the online examination, scores will be generated quickly, delivered online, and be valid for 3 years. So meaning, once you clear this one, this score will be valid for 3 years. Very, 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 very important. And the students can write the test multiple times. It's not that you have to write only one time and stop. Any number of times an aspirant can write the test, as long as they are within the eligible age limit. That must be there. Clear? So definitely there is some upper age limit. Under those restrictions, a candidate can write this test multiple times, and with the best score being taken into account. Clear? During the first time, a person might have got little lower marks. He wants to improve. Come on, take it next time. If the next time score is higher, then the higher score will be valid. Or if the next time score is less than the first time score, obviously the first time score, because it is higher, that will be valid. Lots of flexibility has been given. Ultimately, the aim is to allow examination by appointment at the convenience of the candidates. For now, the examination will be held once a year. So as of now, this common eligibility test will be held once every year, and in future the number may be increased, that may be conducted twice a year or thrice a year. But as of now, so this is the plan. Clear? So that's it. This is regarding National Recruitment Agency and Common Eligibility Test. Thank you so much for being with me this evening, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.